Every other planet may give a good or bad dasha, but Ketu is invariably harsh for anyone that goes through it. I have seen people undergo a good Saturn mahadasha also, a good Rahu mahadasha even, but there is no such thing like a good Ketu mahadasha, because the Ketu is a mokshakarak energy. So whatever house it is placed on it, it will be the detachment or some type of isolation from the house where it sits. So Ketu in the 7th is not considered as so good, because Ketu is a detachment. So the marriages can break also. It need not break for all the people, but even far distance may be, the yoga may be also living far distances, not together. Sometimes if Ketu is situated at the beneficial position, like it is matching with the nakshatras also, and in its right placement along with the good aspects, it will bestow also with the native remarkable rapid growth also can be seen in this position also, because Rahu is anyway is in the first house. So if the placements are very well towards the person's horoscope, it can give a massive acquire of financial heights also before at the age of 40 years or before that also. So these kind of readings also has been seen in the astrology. But mostly when the Ketu is in the 7th house, it's not so fruitful also. The natives are going to experience harshness and hardness in their life. Sailing won't be as smooth as expected, This unpleasant placement often brings the discontentment to the natives, as they will not be happy with the core of their heart. So they tend to develop a negative approach towards everyone and everything they come across. So they will lack the fervor of sustained to relationship and are hypocritical in nature, So this also is one of the reasons. So that's what, if you are submissive to your partner, it can help you a lot in evading the negative effects of the especially in the Ketu mahadasha. So these natives are not very willing to marry at an early age also. Owing to this, they usually get married later in their life when the Ketu is in the 7th house, and they often come across with many hurdles. Other than this, these individuals are likely to lose maybe some problems are happening. Even if they get married, a problem is happening with the kids also, and that kind of some minor, what is it called, problems can be seen in the Ketu in the 7th house. And that's what the mahadasha, especially only it will affects more only in the case of Ketu mahadasha, not in any other dasha, as per my understanding and study and knowledge. So before you accept any astrologist, don't get any fear or something. It is a small part, 25% only the astrology counts. Rest 25% your hard work and efforts. Another 25% what you get it on your birth or by God's blessings. Another 25% your surroundings and your bring-ups, everything. So all together 100%. So, but this is also as important as any other 75% is. So better you know the astrology and make use for your own good. Vedic astrology, the natives with Ketu in the 7th house develops a highly interested in spirituality, and they may also feel detached sometimes from worldly desires. This is all seen mostly in the Ketu mahadasha, as per my understanding and study of this astrology. It will not affect you in any other mahadasha. Supposing if your mahadasha is Guru mahadasha or from an Rahu mahadasha, the Ketu even in the 7th house will not affect that much as like the Ketu mahadasha itself, or in any other Ketu mahadasha or antardasha, that can give you this kind of energy or readings in the horoscope for you. More than positivity, you can see more of negative in the like Ketu in the 7th house. It can with the placement in the 7th house, they experience a lot of hurdles, crisis and detachment in life, mostly detachments of that old materialism or partnership. So they may not be happy in their relationship, not because of the another partner, because of this energy what they have already brought in at the during the birth time only. This is already fixed in the Lagna or something like that. So because of the last janma or as per the God's wish, so they may not be really happy in their relationship, and they want to move on with their new life partner. Always they'll be looking what, or if one divorce happens, then again go for another partner, thinking that okay, I will be happy with the new partner and this partner is not the right partner for me. But actually it's not the case. Even after some time, they will get the same feeling about the new partner also. They are not always flexible with their relationship. they are not, when they are going for the legal binding in the relationship. But if they are friends or something like that, it may work out. They may be happy, maybe keeping one extramarital relationship with somebody else when they are married. So that person may find more attractive and genuine than their own partner, legally married partner, or a husband or their wife. So it all depends upon other planets also, their placements, their aspect ratios, their strength, their degrees. All these are also read before you take any decision. So please don't make any blind readings for yourself, but see, you can get a minimum of benefit from this video for yourself and development. Or if you have any doubts, go and ask any good astrologer who is practicing for us since a long time, or have learned very too much about the astrology. These people also can definitely help. Read more books, they have more experiences of the knowledge, they have trial on themselves about these energies. So this kind will definitely help you to understand better of astrology and apply it in your personal life and make your life better living in the world. So any horoscope, the horoscope of a male or a female, it's the same. The Ketu in the 7th house may not be ready to compromise with their life partner. They often compare their relationship with others, which may deteriorate situations. As long time you speak about others, definitely in the married it will be problems or something like that, or misunderstanding it will create something like this. So the native of the Ketu in the 7th house may have trust issues with their partners also. In short, they always doubt on the another partner. They'll be watching in another eye always to their partner, so which the another partner may not like if their horoscope also is not matching with hers or with his. So then definitely the Ketu in the 7th house create a lot of tug of war in their personal relation and the life itself. Then so native of the Ketu house in the 7th house may also lose a peace of mind due to all these issues, various issues that go on in their life. So as Ketu also represent past karma, the native with this placement may face the wrath of past karma. The problems with Ketu in 7th are also, like as I said, many problems can be like if we are willing to get the remedy, there is definitely a remedy. There is no disease without a medicine. So the medicine will be there for any diseases as such. The same for the Ketu also, there is a disease. And if you want to preserve that marriage, but if you don't want to preserve the marriage, obviously it is next is a legal action or a divorce or getting apart from your partner. Also, even in relationship, it won't be happy in one relationship mostly. So mostly it is detached with the 7th house benefits, though the desire for the 7th house will be there, since Rahu on the other axis will be aspecting this house from the first house, from the Lagna. Hence the houses of desires are not given up easily by the person because they are very important in life. The 7th house desire is there, but because of so many clutters, a person will give up the desires of these houses, especially 11th, 1st and the 3rd house benefits. Ketu will isolate from these houses, especially 11th, 1st and 3rd house. Ketu will also blocks your communication skills and people will go away from their life even when they want to do with their best speech. 3rd house is also the efforts of a person. So the Ketu is aspected in the 3rd house can create a fear into your efforts. The person who has this kind of placements can make wrong moves in negotiations or dealings or any kind of trading businesses, especially during Ketu mahadasha or antardashas. When Ketu is in the 7th house, it always expects a compliments from his or her legal partners or relationships, as naturally Rahu is placed in the 1st house. So that influence will be there. So almost in relationship and partnership, it doesn't work. Like multiple partners and extramarital affairs are also seen in this type of placements. Relationships are not filled or satisfied with any type of relationship for these persons. Intercaste marriage can also be seen in this type of placement. They can keep on criticizing the partners always. So since Rahu will be in the 1st house, the person finds to be very stubborn and give back answers to whomever comes to him into his or her personality or his or her personal life, and always will be in the self-obsessions. So this can keep on changing in personality and changes also. Sometimes Rahu mahadasha, this person can also face problem in education. The karmic action also counts, don't forget that. So just the astrology part, if you catch and if you think that your marriage will divorce and all, you're absolutely wrong. It is all 25, 25, 25, like how you, like what you brought when you were born, or like 25% you can catch for the astrology, 25% you can catch for the karmic, your actions what you're taking, and also 25% your surroundings, your environment, you're brought up, all this counts, and totally astrology can guide you exactly what will happen. And the energy will be playing in your life here and there, sure, there is no doubt, and it is true also. So whoever believes in astrology, we are going to look after for the, mostly for marriage it is 7th house. So 7th house will be checked. So why the marriage is getting divorced, that's what we are focusing on. So we are taking, because one of the reason is Rahu in the first house and Ketu in the 7th house. So what happens when Rahu is in the first house and Ketu is in the 7th house, and Ketu will be aspecting the 11th house, his home, networking, gains, large crowds, assemblies, hopes and wishes. Also the first house, which is the head itself, and the 3rd house, like friends, cousins, family members, neighbors, etc. So this type of placement charts, this is not considered so good also, since the 7th house is a house of marriage, house of union, legal partnership, businesses, court cases, and sometimes fame also. Since Ketu here in the 7th house, it means that it is isolation, separation of the soul or from the material world, spirituality, separation from the spirituality, separation from like also making decision without thinking also will happen in case of the partnerships or in business relationships. So Ketu is not having the head to think. It makes the person very unsatisfied about his partner, even if that person gets the highest quality in his or her partnership or marriage relations. But separation from partnership will be seen, or do not want to see or deal with this or partner. This type of placement, a person would be able to stabilize. So Ketu in the 7th house, these people, they should not go to cheat someone or anytime, or treachery, or do something wrongdoings or something, because this will bring the shame to them only. So these natives who are having this Ketu in the 7th house placement, they should not go to cheat someone or talk something bad about others or partners or someone, because in turn they'll be the sufferer themselves. So these people have to take care of this. So also friends, like I'm taking a long time also for this placement, because this is one of the best placement to check and tell people about the inauspicious place where the Ketu is sitting in the 7th house. So Ketu in the 7th house is considered inauspicious in the life of natives, and also it may be like especially in the natal chart or your Lagna or in the Navamsha, or a combination of all these things. An astrologer can give you and guide you exactly what energy is flowing in your horoscope or as a person. So Ketu in the natal chart of the individual mostly causes challenging and unfavorable scenarios or situations. They'll be more like that, and increases troubles in their personal and professional life also sometimes. So as the 7th house is more about unions, partnership and marriages, the presence of Ketu in this house may badly impact the native relationship with their life partner. These natives may face serious hardships and difficulties in their relationships. Like Ketu is also known as the tail of a dragon, or in China or something like that, which is a sign of unconscious mind and mental discomfort. So the areas affected due to Ketu is many, like relationship it will be affected, marital peace it will be affected, the wealth it will be affected, the partnership also will be affected. So a lot of effects are seen through Ketu in the 7th house. Friends, we can also see this, even though Ketu is considered bad in the 7th house, so it is also, we can see in the positive side as well, because Ketu is it's a point from where the material begins to fade, like it's a detachment from your relationship or from your business or for materialism or something like that. So in that time, basically mostly people, what they will do is they will go for the spirituality, or they will go for sattvic or some godly type or dharmic type. They will be more into that. So these kind of benefits can help that person to grow in a different angle and a total different level of living. So also you should maintain the trueness and respect in your words for others in order to win their hearts. So in this way you can gain relationship or partnership, or the married legal marriage will be very sailing smoothly. Otherwise, if you don't respect your partner, then it is definite sure shot of confusion in your marriages. Ketu is in 7th house. It gives a very much rise to worry and trouble in terms of a partner. Even if they are rich also, they will feel the same thing, or even they are poor also, it will be worse. But at least in the rich case, you will have money and you can control your life. But in the poor case, it will be worse. So better know the astrology in a very positive manner. Even sometimes Ketu in 7th house, they may be very good on the monetary part, but their marital life is not so good. So like loads of hurdles are there in the path of the marriage also. So they are very but you can see also Ketu in the 7th house, they are very committed and hardworking because of their strong determination. They usually overcome all these hurdles. Their confidence level is at peak, and they are they never mind taking the risk. But again, they should take the risk in a good direction, or the very positive way, and a humanly ways to maintain this balance between in the legal marriage partnerships, or business partnerships, or in the, any kind of a partner related activities, or 7th house especially activities. Ketu in the 7th house in the Navamsha especially, don't try to abuse your partner, or never commit something that you cannot fulfill. Don't overcommit to your partner, because the partner will also take in another way and overcommit, and again in the future it will be a clash. So Ketu in the 7th house, when we see for the marriage, don't commit anything to anyone to your partner. Just do your best, but don't commit. Promise that I will do this, I will do that, if you marry me, I will do this. Don't commit this, because you may not be able to fulfill that. So if you commit by your words, and it's like you have to fulfill that commitment. So don't commit if your Ketu is in the 7th house. So also, that's what, as I told you, apply a tilak of just a dot of saffron on the forehead. Stay away from this deep water, no need. So wearing a gold ring or a gold chain can also be beneficial. I have seen also feeding the black dog on the streets sometimes evades to a certain level the negative energy of the Ketu. So friends, these are my observation of Ketu in the 7th house, and Rahu in the 7th house. I will be doing another video, but this is especially for the Ketu in the 7th house. And please don't forget to subscribe, like and share our channel and videos, and support in making good videos for the welfare of the people. We are doing this for the first time, and if there is any mistake, please excuse us, and don't mind for it. We'll try to improve the video quality and also the presentation wise for whatever we learn. Thank you so much. Good day. So dear friends, thanks for coming to our channel, and we request you to subscribe our channel for more videos of music and astrology and all knowledge related videos. Thank you so much, and so please like, share, comment and subscribe to our videos, and support to us to do more quality, entertaining and knowledgeable videos.